Welcome to the reveal of the list of vineyards ranked from 51st to 100th in the world as part of the world's 50 Best Vineyards 2025. So raise your glasses and join us on a virtual voyage through some of the world's greatest wine destinations. Kicking off the countdown at number 100 is Atarangi in Martinborough, a boutique organic estate which has earned New Zealand Grand Cru status and a name that translates to new beginnings. Hamilton Russell Vineyards at number 99 is one of the most southerly wine estates in Africa, championing viticulture and winemaking in the cool Hemel and Ard Valley, which translates to heaven and earth. At number 98, it's Felton Road, a pioneer of natural wine and artisan producer of Pinot Noir, Chardonnay and Riesling in New Zealand's Central Otago region. With an aesthetic derived from its founder's passion for India and replete with pagodas and elephant statues, Bordeaux's Chateau Cos d'Erstonal is at number 97. At number 96, it's the UK's Balfour Winery. Spanning 160 hectares of vineyards, woodlands and wildflower meadows in the Kent countryside, it produces fine English still and sparkling wine. Bodega Legade at number 95 is an historic family-run Mendoza winery, currently led by Lucila and Sofia Pezcamone, who bring a modern Argentine vision focusing on sustainability, innovation and hospitality. In South Africa's Franschhoek Valley, La Motte Wine Estate is at number 94, and it comes with an artisanal bakery, family-friendly brasserie, farm shop and a gallery space for local artists. Bodega Diamandes in the heart of the Uco Valley is at number 93, with wines that reflect the elegance of the Mendoza terroir and the Bordeaux accent of its owners. At number 92, it's Chateau Cafreya in the West Bekaa Valley of Lebanon, where Phoenicians cultivated wine more than 4,000 years ago. High up in Mendoza's Uco Valley sits number 91, Sitio La Estocada, led by maverick biodynamic winemaker Matthias Michelini. It's Kumehu River Wines in Auckland at number 90, with vintages made by New Zealand's first ever Master of Wine, Michael Brajkovic. Number 89 is Greystone Winery in Waipara on New Zealand's South Island, an organic, regenerative wine estate that offers guests off-grid accommodation in a glass eco-cabin. We're heading to California's Napa Valley at number 88 for Beringer Vineyards, a trailblazing estate that was among the first to build a gravity-fed winery. Casanova de Neri at number 87 was founded in 1971 by Giovanni Neri, whose life's wish was to craft exceptional red wines in Montalcino, Italy. At the heart of the Finca Tremoedo estate in northwest Spain's Salnes Valley, you'll find number 86. Bodegas Gran Bazan, where the Albarino grape is exalted to legendary status. We're in the beautiful UNESCO World Heritage Site of Porto for Taylor's Port Cellars at number 85, whose recently renovated 300-year-old cellars now house a modern museum. Number 84 is Quinta do Valedo, spread across the banks of the Corgo River in Portugal's Douro Valley. This historic estate added 5 freshly constructed suites in 2023 for visiting wine lovers. Massi Cellars in Veneto, Italy is at number 83, a leading producer of Amarone using native grapes, traditional methods that embody sustainability and continuous innovation. With biodynamic wines that emphasize the diversity and uniqueness of its terroir in Austria's southern Styria region, Weingut Tement is at number 82. Tenuta Cavalier Pepe at number 81 makes the most of its rural Italian setting in Irpinia, offering hiking and biking tours across its 55 hectares of vineyards and 11 olive groves. At number 80, it's Marchese di Barolo in Piemonte, one of Italy's most historic wine estates, where wines are vinified in ancient cellars where the very first Barolo was born. High above South Africa's Hellschukte Pass, De Laer Graff Estate at number 79 is the retreat of legendary Demonteur Lawrence Graff OBE and is known as the jewel of the Cape Winelands. It's Azienda Agricola Ariana Occhipinti in Sicily at number 78, a winery that exclusively cultivates native grape varieties, including Frappato, Nero d'Avola and Zebibo. M. Chapoutier at number 77 has followed the biodynamic wine path for more than 30 years in Rhône, on an estate with a bookable winemaker's house overlooking the vineyards. Villebonard Champagne is at number 76, with a stunning sun-soaked estate in the village of Marais-sur-Aie, overlooking the Marne in the heart of the legendary French region. Number 75 is Chateau Mukhrani in Kartli, Georgia, a 19th century castle with French-style grounds and cellars housing more than 60,000 bottles of wine. Quinta Novo do Nosso Senhor do Carmo in the Douro Valley is at number 74, with an estate once owned by the Portuguese royal family and cellars dating back to 1764. Of the many terraced vineyards cascading down the Douro Valley's steep slopes to the water, port producer Quinta do Noval at number 73 has some of the oldest on this estate. At number 72, it's Chateau Buera in Kakheti, Georgia, where modern and ancient winemaking mix, and working holidayers can pick grapes to the sound of Georgian polyphonic singing. Found where the Stellenbosch and Simonsberg mountains converge, Tokara Wine and Olive Estate is at number 71 and comes with panoramic vistas stretching all the way to South Africa's famed Table Mountain. Finca El Paraíso Luigi Bosca is at number 70 and famous for its focus on precision viticulture and terroir winemaking in Mendoza, Argentina. Hernando do Esperão in Alentejo, Portugal is at number 69. An organically run vineyard and winery growing more than 40 grape varieties on its 700-hectare estate. A Baroque winery atop 300-year-old cellars is at number 68, with Austria's Domaine Vacau, where tastings provide a peek into this super cooperative of 250 winemaking families. At number 67, it's Quinta de Crasto in the Douro, the Portuguese region that provides the perfect conditions for producing wine, olive oil and oranges, all of which are found on this family estate. Nestled on the banks of the Douro River and famous for producing Dou's legendary vintage ports, the family-owned Quinta de Bonfim is at number 66. At number 65, it's Cloa Pelta in Colchagua Valley in Chile, offering tours around its state-of-the-art gravitational winery coupled with stunning views over the majestic Opalta Valley. Found at the heart of the Ribera del Duero in Spain, Bodegas Arzuaga at number 64 boasts a vast estate including a hotel and an on-site spa offering wine-infused treatments and therapies. At number 63, it's Disnoku in Hungary's world-famous Tokaj region. Set on the slopes of the Zemplén Mountains, it is renowned for its dry, mineral white wines and its exquisite sweet Tokaj Azu. Set in Simacorgo, on the south bank of the Douro River, number 62 is Quinta do Seixo, one of the most traditional and picturesque wine-producing estates in the Portuguese region. Set amongst woodland, olive groves and rolling wheat fields. At number 61, it's Castello Banfi in Tuscany. Comes with an on-site hotel comprising 14 suites and a Michelin-starred restaurant. At number 60, it's the 19th century Chateau Pichon-Baron, one of the great historic vineyards of Bordeaux, producing some of the most intense, sophisticated Pauillac around. Established in 1825, Domaine Févely in Burgundy is at number 59. Celebrating 7 generations of family ownership, the estate is set to be certified organic for its 2025 vintage. We're back in Hungary for Tokaj Hetzulu Organic Vineyards at number 58, a legendary estate dating back to 1502 that once produced wines served to King Louis XIV. Set in the heart of Champagne country, the lush green vineyards of Moet and Chandon at number 57 have welcomed a star-studded array of guests, ranging from Napoleon to Marilyn Monroe. English sparkling wine is at the fore of Leonardsley Family Vineyards at number 56, which is also home to Michelin-starred restaurant Interlude at the Grade 2 listed Leonardsley House Hotel. At number 55, Bodega Buza is a family-owned winery found just 15 minutes from downtown Montevideo in Uruguay, which focuses on crafting high-quality wines on a small scale. Nestled in the foothills of the Sredna Gora mountain range in Bulgaria, the Medaledare estate at number 54 also houses a boutique hotel and spa and waterside chalets in its 4 vineyards. It's been making exceptional Rioja since 1932 in the historic Barrio de la Estación in Spain's Rioja Alta. The family-run Bodegas Muga is at number 53. At number 52, it's Wairau River Wines. Founded by viticulturist Hamish Rose and his brother and winemaker Sam Rose, this idyllic New Zealand vineyard is renowned for award-winning Sauvignon Blanc. We finish our countdown by celebrating the work of the original Grande Dame of Champagne, Madame Clicquot. It's Veuve Clicquot in Champagne, France, at number 51. Congratulations to each and every vineyard in the 51 to 100 extended list of the world's 50 best vineyards 2025. We'll see you all for the grand reveal of the world's 50 best vineyards 2025 on the 19th of November in Margaret River, Western Australia. Follow the 50 Best Vineyards social channels for live updates from the event and find out more about the vineyards ranked from 51st to 100th on our website. Well done again, and thank you from us all at 50 Best.